Hey y'all, it's Daya. It's been quite a while since I have posted anything on YouTube. It's been, the last time I posted was in March. It is now August. We're almost done with this crappy year that we've been having here. And I do have some news actually. I am currently 7 months pregnant. Here's the belly. A lot has changed within these past 7 months, so I'm here kind of just to give y'all an update. The last time I posted on YouTube, I already was pregnant. I already knew. I just hadn't told anybody yet. I hadn't even told my family. I kind of wanted to keep it to myself for a while. In a different location. I now stay with my boyfriend at his house. I have moved in, trying to get settled still. We're just waiting on some dressers that we're going to pick up, and then I should have all my things put away. But yeah, I moved out of my mom's house in July, so I've been here for about a month, and it has been amazing. I actually really enjoy living out here. How I found out I was pregnant. Then late January, I started feeling a little more tired than usual. I wasn't energized to get up anymore. I was not excited to go to work. My job at the time, my job also has changed. I'm now back at the Bell, but that's a whole nother story for another time. And sorry if I take deep breaths a lot. Just out of breath all the time. But like I was saying, I just felt so tired all the time. I didn't have the energy to get up in the morning. I was taking naps like crazy, which wasn't really like me. I would nap every once in a while, but I was taking like 2 to 3 naps a day, every day. Especially on days that I was off. All I wanted to do was sleep, and that wasn't like me. I started feeling a little bit more nauseated, which I just didn't really click in my head. I still had to wait like a few more weeks for my period to come, so I was just like, whatever. At this point, I didn't really think much of it. I still wasn't thinking I was pregnant. I was like, there's no way I could be pregnant, like it didn't even cross my mind, even though it should have. It should have, but it didn't. A week had passed by, I want to say, because we went to my friend's birthday dinner, and we went out with her. When I say we, I mean me, her, and another one of my closest friends, and my boyfriend. We went out to her birthday dinner with a few more of her friends, and then we went out to the clubs here in town. So we were having fun that night, and I didn't feel like too tired or nothing. I was kind of feeling okay. I was like, okay, well, I'm feeling better. Maybe I was just feeling a little bit down. School, it was just all kind of stressful at the same time. So I didn't think much of it, like I said. This was February. It was like the 7th or something. It was something like that. So I was supposed to get my period a week later. And again, after this night, I guess I was just too much in the party mood. After this night, I started feeling down again. I was like, dang, and it was getting noticeable. Like, even at work on my lunch breaks, I wanted to hurry up and eat so I could take a nap. And I didn't want to eat much because, like I was saying, I was feeling nauseated all the time. And still nothing was clicking. And then I started getting closer to my period date. And I was waiting on my cramps. I wasn't getting any cramps, which was very weird because usually I get cramps right before my period is about to start. I didn't get my period. It didn't come. Didn't show up. I was just like, where you at? And then that's when it clicked, like, oh, shit. Like, I could be pregnant. Like, it happened, So it finally dawned on me. I was like, dang, I'm late. A few days had already passed, and then I still didn't tell no one. I didn't even tell my boyfriend. I was just keeping it pushing. I was like, you know what? I'm under so much stress from like school. It's just school stressing me out. That's why I'm so, so late. And usually I'm only like a day or two late. I was already like 4 or 5 days late. So I was like, all right. A week passed by. Well, it was about to be a week. It was 6 days, and I remember I got on the phone with my boyfriend. We would always call each other at night just to like speak about our days and stuff. So I finally started telling him how I was feeling throughout the day. I told him how I have been feeling sick and I wasn't, always up and happy. I was kind of tired all the time. All I wanted to do was sleep. I told him I was having chest pains, but I wasn't cramping. And then I told him I hadn't even told him yet.
You know what? I've been feeling sick too, and I've thrown up like 2 times already.
And my boyfriend doesn't ever get sick. It's very rare when he does because he has like an amazing immune system, which I wish I had. But he hardly ever gets sick, and he never really ever feels nauseated. So it's really weird when he does. He told me that, and I was just like, because they say that men usually will get symptoms too when a girl is pregnant. And I really do believe that that's true. My boyfriend has way more cravings than I do, but that's something else. Finally, after he said that, I was like, I think I might be pregnant. And then he was like, I thought you could have been too, because he said the same thing. Like, it was very weird that he was throwing up. He doesn't ever get sick. I wanted to tell you, but I didn't want to freak you out. And then he was like, I've just been waiting on you to tell me. So I finally told him, and since the next day would have been 7 days that I was late on my period, I decided to go ahead and go to the store. I woke up early the next morning. I went to Walmart. I got the first response, the pink one, I don't know. And I had saved, no, I didn't save my morning pee, but I hadn't gone pee yet, so I still had it in me. And after I got the test, I didn't want to throw the box away at home because, my parents didn't want me to get pregnant at such a young age. I am 20 now, but still, it's young, it's early. They wanted me to finish school and get all of that done. Threw away the box. I took them out of the box and I threw it away in the trash can at Walmart because they have trash cans in the parking lot, so I threw it away. And I went inside, I used the restroom, and I remember after waiting however much time you need to wait, I don't remember how much, one of the lines looked really faint. And I'm going to try and insert the picture. You couldn't really see it, but one of them looked like it's a cross, and it looked very, very faint. Like, you couldn't even read it. But I thought I was tripping.
So, the second one, it came out like funky, like messed up. Like, it didn't really get the answer correctly. It wasn't something that I felt comfortable with. Like, it wasn't a for sure no in my head, or a for sure yes.
I texted my boyfriend and I was like, I don't really understand what's happening with this one. I was like, it's not giving me like a clear read. So later on today, I'm going to just go get another one and I'm going to retry. And later that day, I was meeting up with one of my friends at this...
It's like a little square that's like a park, and it has like all these different little restaurants and boutiques around it. It's in the university park.
So we were going over there to take pictures because I was in a business with her. I went to the Walgreens. I was like a few streets down. It was not a Walgreens, it's a CVS. And I went in there, blue first response, and it came with a digital one and then a cross again. So before she got there, I went to the place we were meeting up at. I used a restroom. They had a single restroom, so I was kind of happy about that. And I took the cross one at first. I waited the time, and I actually have the video from when I read it. I'll insert that too. Reading the test, it was clear as day, like pregnant for sure, like it was there. So I kind of had a little freak out moment. Not like a bad freak out, because I kind of already knew, like once my period was late, I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. Everything was making sense. So I already had time to like adjust to the thought of me being pregnant. And I was just really nervous and like jittery. I was laughing like a lot. I didn't really know how to handle it. And this date was February 16th. And later on this day, once we finished taking pictures and everything, later on, I was supposed to go meet up with my boyfriend because he was going to come over for dinner. And I was going to come pick him up so that he can come and eat with us at my house. And so I came over here, and he was taking a nap, so I had the key to his house. I unlocked it, and his son was in the living room, so we were being really quiet, and we were trying our hardest not to wake him up. And we made a little note. I'll take a picture of the note, and I will insert it here of what I put. So we go and we wake him up, and I hand him the note, and he's like, he's like happy. My boyfriend has always wanted more kids, so he's happy about it. He's just nervous about telling my family, of course, which that's another story. Teary-eyed, I kind of did too once I saw his reaction. I wasn't scared about him being a dad and stuff like that. He's an amazing father. His son loves him so much. It's so crazy. Like, he's his son's favorite person, and they're literally inseparable. Like, they're best friends. He's an amazing dad, and no one can ever take that from him. So there's no doubt in my mind he's going to be an amazing father to our baby too. Had my gender reveal. I am having a little boy. I don't know if I've said that already. I probably have. But I am having a little boy. I will insert the pictures and the video from that as well here. The date is October 30th, the day before Halloween. So maybe I'll have a Halloween baby. I'll come early. The doctor always tells me that my belly is measuring like right on time. He's been doing good. He's doing really great. With all this COVID stuff, my boyfriend is unfortunately not allowed to attend the appointments with me, so that's been kind of a bummer. This is my first pregnancy, so going to appointments by myself is kind of hard. My first trimester was awful, the worst. I was throwing up everything every day. I literally could not eat anything except for like a few crackers. Every day I was throwing up, and it was not just like once, it was like 4 or 5 times a day. It was just a mess. I couldn't sleep. I had insomnia my whole first trimester. I would go to sleep at like 5 in the morning, wake up at 7 for school. It was just a lot. I was super tired. I stayed up all night. I wanted to sleep all day. The trimester was actually really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't really start showing until I was about 5.5, 6 months, and now my belly is growing like crazy. I feel like a whale, even though I'm just pregnant. I'm now in my 3rd trimester. I hear this one is the worst one because you just feel even worse. So far, I'm 28 weeks, so I just entered it, but these last few weeks of my 2nd trimester, I've been having trouble sleeping again. I get really crampy at night. I get a lot of pressure, like at the bottom of my belly, and my doctor said that's normal, so I'm not really too stressed or worried about it. I'm happy that I'm having a baby with the guy that I'm with. He's amazing, like I say, in every single way. And throughout my pregnancy, he has been amazing. Every time I was throwing up, he was in here with me, rubbing my back, holding my hair. He rubs my feet when they hurt. I don't really have too many cravings, but when I do, he gets them for me. He's just been real supportive throughout this whole time, and honestly, I don't know what I would have done like without him. My first trimester especially, like it's just been a little rough. More belly shot.
In my belly at 7 months. I think I look bigger in person, honestly, than I do on camera.
Hopefully I'll be recording more of this journey. I do want to record my birth, my labor, just so that it can be something I can have to look back on. And yeah, this is the story of how I found out I was you guys again. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the post notification buttons. Hit that little bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video. And until next Until next time. Bye, guys.